Welcome back to Kamal Kunj Home Academy, Encounter with Mathematics. In this session, we will discuss the Hypotenuse Leg Theorem. What is Hypotenuse Leg Theorem? According to this theorem, two right-angled triangles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one leg of one triangle are equal to the corresponding parts of the second triangle. It is, we have given two right-angled triangles. ABC and DEF. In which hypotenuse AC is equal to DF and one of the legs, that is BC, is equal to EF. Here B and E are right angles. Then we have to prove that triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle DEF. So what is given here? Given two right triangles, right angle triangles ABC and DEF in which angle ABC equal to angle DEF equal to 90 degree. Hypotenuse AC is equal to hypotenuse DF and one leg BC is equal to EF. It is also called RHS theorem. What is RHS theorem? Right angled hypotenuse side theorem, or you can also say hypotenuse and leg theorem. To prove triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Construction. There exists a point G on the ray opposite to ED. There exists a point G on the ray opposite to ED such that GE is equal to AB. Join GA. There exists a point G on the ray opposite to ED such that GE is equal to AD. Now join GA. Now let us consider one-to-one correspondence between A, B, C and G, E, F. Let us consider one-to-one correspondence between A, B, C and G, E, F. Here we have BC equal to EF. It is given AB equal to GE by construction and angle ABC equal to angle GEF equal to 90 degree. Both are equal. Why? Because angle ABC and GEF will be equal because angle GEF and DEF form a linear pair. If this angle 90 degree, this will be also 90 degree. Since angle DEF and angle GEF form a linear pair, and angle DEF equal to 90 degree. It is given. So angle GEF will be also 90 degree. Means angle ABC equal to angle GEF. Therefore, triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle GEF. But side angle side postulate. Side angle side postulate. This implies that AC equal to GF, AC equal to GF, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Same triangle ABC is congruent to GEF, therefore AC will be equal to GF. Now AC is also equal to DF, it is given. This implies that DF is equal to GF. Since AC is equal to DF, since AC is equal to DF, it is given. Now, since DF is equal to GF, it means angle D will be equal to angle G by isosceles triangle theorem. Since DF is equal to GF, this implies that angle D will be equal to angle G by isosceles triangle theorem. Isosceles triangle theorem. This implies that angle D will be equal to angle A, since A is equal to G, because triangle ABC is congruent to triangle GEF. So angle G is equal to angle A. Angle G is equal to angle A. Now let us consider one-to-one correspondence between A, B, C and D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Here we have angle D is equal to A, means angle A is equal to angle D, just put, and angle, this angle DEF equal to angle GEF. So angle DEF equal to angle ABC is given. And BC is equal to EF, it is given. angle A is equal to angle D, and D is equal to angle E, and BC equal to EF. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by angle side theorem. By angle side theorem, both the triangles ABC and DEF are congruent. Now we will stop here and continue further in the next session. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching.